through to the last 16, but there's no surprise there. Bafana, South Africa are there. Can they cause another surprise? We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks, back once again another prediction video. Today we're looking forward to Morocco up against South Africa, that's right, over in the AFCON, and we'll get to that in a second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button back to all things AFCON related, and Blabberose related, world football related. We're all here, boys, in a bloody car, that's right. We're looking forward to the last 16 with Morocco and South Africa still in the mix to try and get themselves through to a quarter-final spot. Which nation we'll go through, we'll take a little look at it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. And again, if you do, subscribe. Your one-stop shop for the AFCON continues, and it continues here as we look forward to this one. Morocco, South Africa, that's right. And that's actually coming on Tuesday, January the 30th, and that match will take place at the Laurent Gbagbo Stadium, that's right, of course. But let's remind ourselves of how we got to this stage. But firstly, take a look at South Africa. Cool, bit of a surprise there. We'll take a look at the visitors first. South Africa qualifies Group K runners-up. 20th of March 2023 was their date. They secured their berth. 11th finals for them. 2019 was the last. They were champions back in 96 with Hugo Broos, your manager there. Thibaut Mokoena, your star man. 40-1 to go the distance. I did predict their last 16 berth for Bafana, and they are there, of course. But let's see how they qualified for their last 16 spot. Picking up a 2-0 loss to Mali, and a big, heavy win over Namibia, and that all-important 0-0 draw against Tunisia puts them in second spot here in a Group E. That was a major surprise. We all expected Tunisia to walk this. Well, I did anyway, but again, another shambles by Tunisia in the AFCON. Let's take a look at the squad then, shall we? For Bafana, Williams between the six, Madiba, Mavala, Xulu, Mudau, Sito, Zwain, Mokoena, Tau, Makoba, and Lapsa up top. That's, of course, South Africa. What about Morocco then? Of course, qualified as Group K winners back on the 24th of March 2023. So their 19th finals. 2021 was their last. They were champions back in 76. They're a long time overdue. Walid Regaru is your manager there, with Achem Hakimi, your star man. Odds, of course, 5-1 at the start of the tournament. Final, I actually predicted them to go to the final. Of course, my winner, they were already out, so yeah, forget about that. So Morocco did, of course, dominate in Group F. A couple of wins and a draw. They opened up with that 3-0 win over Tanzania. With that 1-1 draw against DR Congo, opened up the possibility of a bit of an upset here, but took care of business against Zambia with a 1-0 win to put them through as group winners in Group F, ahead of the likes of DR Congo, Zambia, and Tanzania, who both of those two nations, I think, no longer there. But let's take a look at the squad then for Morocco. Bunu, between the six, Ala, Seix, Aguerd, Hakimi, El Azouzi, Arbabat, Unai, El Zuli, and Nesri and Ziyech. So that's, of course, a possible 11. It's not necessarily the starting 11. But let's take a look then at the numbers now. These two sides have played each other 6 times. 2004, we got 2 wins for Morocco, 1 for South Africa, 3 draws, of course. The biggest win for Morocco was a 2-1 win, scoring 8 goals in total in the course of those 6 matches, 1.33 goals a game. Of course, South Africa, one and only win in the last 6 games. 2-1 win it was, scoring 7 goals in total, 1.17 goals a game. Their visitors, 50% form for South Africa, 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6. Morocco, they're unbeaten in the last 8 games, picking up 5 wins as well, 92% form. These two sides did lock horns way back in June 2023. It was in an AFCON qualifier. It was a 2-1 win for South Africa. That's right, of course, that was that one and only win. Now let's take a look at some of the stats then for this one. Of course, goals are coming in thick and fast for Morocco. Goals from Seix and Nesri, Ziyech, Hakimi, and Unari, all getting goals. South Africa's goals coming from Zwain. He's got a couple of them already. Tau as well, Pussy Tau, and Maseko as well. What about the bookies' vote on this one? The bookies' odds here, 7-4 on for Morocco. They are red hot favourites. 11-4 is the draw. 11-2 is, of course, Bafana. But what about the public vote? The public vote is there. Take a look at it, of course. The numbers are there, of course, overwhelmingly going in favour of Morocco. And, of course, that is something that will probably keep on going over the next few days as this vote remains, of course. What about me, though, folks? Of course, we looked at the bookies, we looked at the public vote, but it all comes down to me. What do I think about this game? Well, I think it's going to be a chance for Morocco to really showcase what they're all about. Of course, we're into the knockout stages. One mistake and you're out. And, of course, I think it'll be a business-like performance for Morocco. I don't think we'll see the best. I think the best is still to come from Morocco. I think they are now, if you look back at my prediction, in my eyes, should go the distance. Of course, very upset with Ghana, who didn't really deliver, but 2-0 win, business-like performance for Morocco in this one against the South African side, who are just happy to be in this conversation, happy to be extending their tournament for a few more days, but unfortunately, I think they're going to crash out at the last 16 stage. But well done for getting there. But of course, Morocco, it's now the time to shine. We're into the business end of the tournament, and of course, the last 16 allows no mistakes. So get over the line, get through to the quarterfinals, and of course, we'll be back for those games. Until then, subscribe, catch you later, but until then, we are donezo.